What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. This is Kitty, and we're looking at how do men view you versus women view you. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna go ahead and put your piles on the screen. You're gonna choose with your third eye, not your first or second eye. You're gonna like this video for me and the kitty. You are going to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we're almost at 5,000 subscribers, and that's fun. That's crazy. When I started this channel, I didn't think we were gonna get that far, but I surprised myself every day. So, and I keep showing up. So, I appreciate y'all for being on this journey with me. But you can always book a reading from me. You can always send a donation. All that's appreciated. Love you, mean it. See you at your pile. Bye for now. What up, pile number one? Welcome to your reading. How do men view you versus women? I thought this would be a fun little reading. You're my old souls. You're my wise ones. You're my magicians. You're all of that and more. Pile number one. But before we get into it, so obviously the female symbol that you see on the left side with the Nine of Swords is going to be how women view you. The right with the male symbol is going to be how men view you. And in the middle, that's going to be more of your actual essence, your vibes, you know? And by the way, I'm not going to be looking at this in a romantic lens or like from a romantic place. It could go there if it naturally goes there, but I'm not intending for it to. Those aren't my intentions. My intention is just to see like just how the different genders like experience your vibe. That's it. But I am going to roll some of these astrology dice to kind of get more insight into your core personality. There we go. Okay. So you got Mars in Sagittarius in the second house. This is a very driven ass person. It's somebody who is also very lucky. I feel like you're a manifester. That's why I was like, you're one of the powerful ones. You're a wise one. You're a manifester, babe. And I feel like people who come into your energy, you act almost more like a generator, like almost like a cheerleader. It's like you see like the potential in other people, and I think you bring it out of them in a lot of different ways. I feel like you have a certain, like, if you believe in somebody, if you believe in something strong enough, they see it, you see it, the world changes around you because of it. I feel like it's a very powerful energy, only because it's not just because you have that like you really could have Mars in Sagittarius or Jupiter in Aries or something like that. But it's like what it's giving is like you have the willpower. It's like it's hard for anything to change your mind or stifle a strong belief that you have. It's like if you believe it, that you're gonna die believing it. It's like that persistent energy alone is what kind of makes you a creator. So you could have a job where you are like, say, in a creative field. You could have your own business. You could have several streams of income. You could be manifesting that for yourself now, or you may already have it. If you are still manifesting it, I think you'll get there. But how women view you, let's look at that. You have the Nine of Swords. You make them nervous. There's a nervous, like, it's almost like I'm getting a picture of someone like minding their business in their own lane. But especially if you are or identify as a woman, I feel like other women feel maybe somewhat insecure in your presence with the Nine of Swords. It's anxiety. It's fear. It's, am I living up to this person? Also, mean girls. This could be whether you're male or female. There's something about mean girls. Like say women didn't take you seriously or didn't treat you very nicely for whatever reason and you didn't deserve that. I feel like a lot of them regret that now. And they probably see it was only just them projecting. But the Hangman comes up in reverse. For some reason, I feel like sometimes you have a hard time gaining the support of other women. Whether you are a woman or not, I feel like for some reason you have a hard time gaining the support of women. It's almost like even women that love you or even women that support you or, you know, are down for you, they feel like sometimes anytime they do something to help you out or give you a leg up, that takes away from them or something like that. It's a really weird energy. It's like the better you do, then the worse I'm gonna do. Or it's like the universe works that way. Like, oh, we're gonna give you a blessing, but then we're gonna take it from someone else. Like, it's not how that works. It's almost like they see you as a threat. I don't know what that is. Clarify that you have the Three of Wands. And it's to say, even like, say the women who like, it's really trying to make a point of even the women that like you. It's trying to see you as a threat. What is that energy? What is that energy? Sun and Libra in the 5th house. You can come across, I get it. You can come across as not, I don't want to say fake. Women may see you, or women may like kind of come to you kind of fake. Sun and Libra can be very diplomatic. It can be very polite. It can be very nice and but just nice. It's not maybe not kindness per se, but nice. And in the 5th house, it's very casual. It's very, I'm gonna play nice to kind of get what I want, or play nice because that's what we should do, or that's how we're supposed to act. But you attract a lot of that. You may have been drawn a pile number maybe 3, but you may actually attract a lot of that. But how men view you, the 4 of Cups in reverse. A lot of men feel rejected by you, or feel like you don't have time. Like, even if it's a male, it's almost like other men feel like you don't have a care, a worry, time, the patience, none of that. It's almost like an active withdrawal from men. So if you do like men, like romantically, it may feel like maybe you are cutting yourself off or something like that. The Tower comes up clarifying that. With Temperance, I feel like sometimes like maybe men in your life may feel a little shut down. Even the friends or the platonic males with the 3 of Cups, they may feel a little bit shut down as well for some reason. Like, I don't know what that is. The Emperor comes up. I think you get along with men. But at the same time, I feel like there's an energy of like, I don't need it. Yeah, the 3 of Swords in reverse. You may be getting over a heartbreak or getting over a disappointment. Or just, it could even be disappointment in like, say, with male friends or just males in general. But it feels like kind of like taking some time and space to kind of get over that, get through that. Whatever you need, Kitty's here for you. Say you're here for them. Say you're here for them. He said he's here for you. But yeah, sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. If this resonated, remember, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. That's crazy. So grateful. Is that it? That's it. Remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you, blessings and all we do. Bye. What up, pal number 2? Welcome to your reading on how do men versus women view you. Fine. All right, so you can probably figure out how it's all laid out on the screen. Where you see the female symbol on the left, that's going to be how women view you. The male symbol is going to be how men view you. And in the middle, I thought that's just going to be like your general, just neutral energy, okay? So we're going to be doing some divination dice today. We're going to be doing some oracle cards, some tarot. I do want to, this isn't going to be a very romantic, like, themed reading. I'm not really looking at how they view you romantically, just like how the different energies like experience your energy, if that makes sense. But I will pull some of these, just a couple of these love oracles, just so whatever you're interested in, whatever you attract, whether it's male or female, women or men, masculine or feminine, whatever it is a message from that side of it before we get into, like, say, the different genders. Okay, if you want to support the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers, which is cool. So cool. All right, so you have still listening. I listened to the music. I listened to the music you shared. Wait, I'm trying to read it like backwards. All right. I listened to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. Let me know if that resonates. That resonates. I understand that. I feel that. I think I have songs where like I do that with people. I think I that hit. I've never seen that card before in that deck. You also have not the right time. I am overwhelmed. I wait. I'm still trying to read. I am overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. There may be a statement as to like the type of people that you attract. Maybe emotionally unavailable people, like when it's romantic. I can get that vibe. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I am not in a space to give you the type of connection that you deserve. Live your life and let me go. Emotionally unavailable ass people, like basically, right? But and it makes sense because your energy comes up as a Six of Pentacles in reverse, which is like it's a selfless energy. It's the energy of giving, 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 but it may be at the core of it not just to give unconditionally or to give because you just want to give. It can be from a place of like feeling like you have to earn love, or like you have to give and give and give to the point where you finally deserve love. And it's like that's something that's maybe ingrained in us like very young, and it's hard to kind of like notice in ourselves a lot of times because we feel like that's how things work. We put in energy and we get energy back. And so love should work the same way. If I put in love, then I should get a certain amount of love back. If I put in a certain amount of love into it. And that's conditional love. It's not unconditional. That is, in fact, the definition of conditional love. If I do this, you give me that. Like, you know? And so it can be hard to even notice. Oh, I was gonna roll some dice for you. That's what I was gonna do. Using the astrology dice to get deeper into your personality before we get into the other genders. All right, so you have Uranus and Leo in the 12th house. So that's an interesting energy. It feels a little bit chaotic. It feels like you do give a lot, but you do it in a way to like want to merge or want to feel appreciated. The Leo in the 12th house wants to feel appreciated for doing, say, selfless things or spiritual things. It's the doctor. It's the nurse. It's the spiritual guru. It's the person that has a lot of respect, but they also give a lot back because that 12th house is going to be kind of like sacrificing. So you may have a job where you do that, where like maybe you serve, maybe you are a caretaker, maybe you are in the medical field in any kind of way, maybe you counsel people, maybe you are a reader. I don't know, but it's like it's something that you do that you get respect for, but also it's helping other people out. So that's who you are at your core. Now, the type of women that you attract really maybe quick, chatty connections with women, networky, like cordial. It's not giving complicated too much. It's giving just like maybe you make fast friends with women. You may also have like friends in different, I'm here like in area codes in different, like you may have friends in different states or cities all around like the country or all around the world or something like that. You may have access to people here and there and here and there. Like you may have a lot of women, but there's a downside to it though. With the Hermit in reverse, you may also still feel lonely when it comes down to being in the presence of women. So these may be superficial relationships. These may be connections where you may not let them get too close, but close enough to kind of deal with them, or you know, it's giving social but not deep. Clarifying that as the Lovers in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse. You may also have like an interesting, maybe almost competitive relationship with women when it comes down to like, say, if you like men, and so like you may compete with other women, or other women may really try to compete with you. It's giving that. So I feel like a lot of times you may go into like say a friendship, say with a woman and wanting like a certain type of dynamic, and it's all innocent and fun and shit, but like that other woman may actually be like trying to compete with you, unbeknownst to you. It feels like that. It's like, girl, you compete with yourself. But how do men view you? You have judgments. Also, by the way, I feel like even if this is a man watching this, they don't like women. They like men. Take that for what it is. I feel like if this is a man watching this, they don't like women. Um, how do men view you? The judgment card comes up. I feel like for some reason, a lot of y'all may feel like, especially if you pick like say the wrong type of like say men. I said I wasn't gonna make this romantic, but this pile is like inherently, I guess, a little bit romantic. It's, I guess, say if you pick the wrong type of men romantically, I feel like they regret that. But there's also like something deeper to that. There may be like, say if you have like an in and out dad or something like that, or like a father figure that wasn't very stable, or wasn't like say at their best when you probably needed them growing up or something like that. They want forgiveness, or they want some kind of redemption from you. You may not be trying to hear that, but they want some kind of redemption. The world. Yeah, I feel like and that's the next card after judgment, by the way, is the world. I do feel like maybe this father figure may have done a lot of soul searching, and maybe they understand, and maybe it is too late, but it's like, I think you deserve to have that option to think about it for yourself and decide if you want to go down that road, if that's your story, if that's your situation. Um, but I do feel like it may benefit you and them both to kind of like soften your heart and maybe let them in a little bit with some boundaries. But sound off in the comments to know how this resonated, if this resonated. And remember, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. What up, pal number 3? Welcome to your reading on how men view you versus women. Ignore my voice. This is about as good as it's gonna get. But I've been showing up. So we're almost at 5,000 subscribers, by the way. If you aren't subscribed, tell people out and subscribe to the channel. But I got this all laid out for us. It looks like it's gonna be a fun reading. So the little female sign on the left, that is gonna be how women view you. The male sign, obviously, how men view you. And in the middle, I thought that was just gonna show like maybe a truer side of you, like just in general, who you are, or like what your essence is, you know. So I'm not gonna keep these very romantic themed, but whatever you're into, whether it is men or women, we will pull some oracle cards for that. And this may just be a message. So this doesn't matter if you attract men or women romantically. This is just a couple of oracle cards to come through before we get started. We have gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. This could be how they feel about you, or how you view some of the people that you've dated. We have, yes, luck is on your side. And confession. Someone has something to tell you, or someone has to tell you something. For few of y'all, this may actually like be referring to like say a partner or ex who is not like say alive anymore. You have Guardian on the bottom of the deck. It says a lost loved one watches over you. So this could be like, say if you had an ex or something, or a loved one that passed away, this could be like a confirmation from them. They see you. But we're gonna for each one of the categories, I'm gonna roll these astrology dice to get deeper insights on what the message is. So you in the middle, that is like the sun. So you come across as like, you don't have to be a Leo, but you have like Leo in your chart. You can be a Leo rising, you can be Leo sun, moon. Have a lot of fifth house energy, but it's somebody who knows who they are and they just kind of brighten up a room. It's positivity. It's also pleasure. People like feel good in your energy. And you also have Uranus and Aquarius in the 10th house. You also are a unique person. So you can have Aquarius in your chart. They kind of opposes that Leo energy. Those are opposite signs. So it might be this, like, although you may seem to attract a lot of attention or attract a lot of positive attention on you, you still come across as an individual, somebody who almost marches to the beat of their own drum. Like, they don't really care, you know? That's almost like your reputation. And it may even seep into like maybe even your job, like what you do for a living may be a little bit different. Maybe what you do, just like maybe your interests, your spiritual interests. You may be like a little weirdo, but in the most positive way with the sun. In the most in the most likable way. I would say the most likable way. But how do women view you? The moon in reverse, that's the complete opposite. That's the complete opposite. That's, you attract women for some reason who may be insecure. You attract women who may have like underlying deeper feelings. If you were a male watching this would make a lot of sense. Or if you were a female who like attracted other females for some reason, it would make sense as well. The energy would. It's almost like I love you, but I hate you. It's really passionate with women. I don't know. Maybe you also have like a mother wound, or like say a complex relationship with your mom, and they kind of like seeps into like say your relationships with women, whether it's platonic or romantic. But it feels like romance could be in the mix with like the females in this pile. I don't know. I'm getting North Node in Capricorn in the 5th house, which is, I paused because like I was like, that's my placement. So, that's my placement. My North Node is in Capricorn in the 5th house. So I know this energy very well. This is somebody who is meant to teach you responsibility, or like say women in your life are meant to teach you like this more sense of responsibility of like maybe taking care of yourself, or maybe even being a provider for other like people. It doesn't be just women, but it's like some about women have taught you how to like survive. So you may have had like a single mom or something like that, or you may have like say a lot of women in your life more so than like say the men growing up. But for some reason it makes for a complicated relationship with women in your adult life. I see the Ace of Swords. I see the 5 of Cups in reverse. I think you have a lot of breakthrough moments with women. You may see yourself in women, or like have a soft spot for just like other women or just women in general, and you see it's almost like you understand their pain a little bit more. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. I think I have this trait. I could be talking to myself in this pile, I don't know. I hope I'm not projecting, but I do feel like with the 5 of Cups in reverse, you understand like say a woman's anguish a little bit more, and it's like you have an empathy for that. And the Ace of Swords is just like said, as understanding to it, but it's a complicated. I don't know why. So it's a complicated relationship with women though. Because like with that, you bring out a lot of shadow elements. You bring out a lot of shadow elements in other women, or maybe even women bring those other shadow elements in yourself, like insecurities, just maybe even projecting to the point where like maybe it's to like say a negative degree, like on the other women, like that causes confusion. I don't know. There's a lot of complex emotions with the moon in reverse. But how do men view you? Now, this is where it gets interesting. I thought it got interesting here. The 9 of Wands can be like almost like they don't mess with it. It's almost like it takes a certain... I feel like if you are into men, like say romantically, it would take a certain masculine type of man to really get your attention. Somebody that ain't gonna put up with your bullshit. Because I feel like you got a smart ass mouth. Someone with the sun energy and this Ace of Swords, you have a smart ass mouth, and it's okay. You got a smart ass mouth, and so you need somebody who's not gonna be so offended by you, but also not necessarily just like take your BS either. Like someone who can dish it out as well as take it. So like even playing field. I feel like it's that energy. So it's almost like I see a lot of banter, but I also see a lot of power struggles with your relationships with men, whether it's romantic or platonic. It's almost like you like either call the shots or like you just naturally do, and men just don't like that or something. I don't know. You may be in a position where like you lead or take the lead. I see the sun in Leo in the 11th house. Okay, exactly. It's like I think you are a natural leader, but you play well with others. I think for some reason men may see you in a position of power or see you in a position where you they have to ask you for stuff. So if like you have a job where you're like managing say men or something like that, they see you as that leader or whatever. And it's not a thing. I feel like throughout your life a lot of men have tried you. A lot of men have tried you. A lot of men, like say more insecure men, they may do this passive aggressive fighting thing. I don't know what this is. It feels like a passive aggressive fighting thing where like they're not necessarily aggressive to you, but it's almost like a girl. It's almost like at any given chance they'll like backstab you or they'll do something to like really show their true colors. They'll do it in the loudest way, in the rudest way, and you be like, I didn't see that coming. I don't know. It's weird. So you intimidate a lot of men, but you also make women insecure. Like, what is this? You are the sun. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. I don't know. This was interesting. Yeah, you can book a personal reading if you would like. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for subscribing. And remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do.